We have to go to the mall just now and get some roses. And anyway, looks like we're going live. Welcome everybody.
We've been saying that for like 40 minutes.
No, we are. We're going live now. Match is live. Match is 100% live. Let's go.
Okay,
Aperture versus Energy. And they're starting on the T side, so they switch things around right now. Let's see. Set up here. A little bit of aggression into the apartments. Immediately, Domster heading in there. They actually might run into a couple of numbers here. It's going to be Zio, OJ, and Tuckbok there. And there we go. Domster picks up one. They got the double man. They need to peek both shoulders, though. Going to be a return frag there for OJ now to move on out.
Zerotron's is going to fall back and immediately call for his team. I don't think they saw the bombs T ramp, but we are going to see rotations coming through. Maybe to hold that CT spawn, although he's not really committing to anything. We do see Canny now slowly peeking abs.
Yeah. But that was a lot of information, honey. Like that was what it was, 3 players. Well, I mean, I think these teams are playing each other enough to know when they see 3 players, it's going to be definitely some sort of assault on A. Whether the players are coming from coming from ramp, coming up middle, straight to connector. I mean, that's something we like to see Energy do sometimes. They do that strat where they rush down B to connector, but it's going to be that A push right now. TC leads in, looking for the shot. Looking for the second player there. ZC is on the side, but it's Cannibalistic just spamming through the smoke, trying to connect on something, find anything to hit right now, bring them down, and well, it's gonna go the bomb down. So Energy Esports do get that extra little bit of cash in their pocket, but watching for the back here, they got a great smoke off as well, and well, now they got a stick in there. Into sandwich, Cassie goes, and he's gonna look for that opening frag here. Gonna get spotted on the side there by Convict, looking for that. They're trying to go with their time peaks right now to bring it down. Zerotron picks up 1. Cassie answers as well from that gap and picks up 1 more, and 2 for Cassie right now. It's turned into a 2v3, and Cassie makes it. Is that a 3rd? And let's see, there it is. Zio makes it the final frag, and Energy Esports take the first round with a bomb plant.
Yeah, I mean, that sort of, I think it was only 2 or 3 smokes, but that wall of smoke sort of put the CTs out of position, although they did have a defuse kit, so they were willing to sort of wait around, wait for the smoke to dissipate, and then slowly peek. But yeah, they lost the MGLs because they didn't exactly know where the 3 remaining players were. They were peeking everywhere. They thought someone was still in Palace, but it turns out 1 Tetris, 1 T-ramp, and then 1 Sandwich managed to get the kill.
It was a pretty good execute by Energy Esports. I mean, they got into the site as numbers, and then they just held the correct corners to make sure they were sort of out of sight, but they had the information they needed. And like you said, APG were kind of disgruntled, I guess. They were looking, but now mollies do go down. Convict's sitting up pretty close there, but I don't think we'll have to get that initial shot. Zio does jump down and get that initial flag of Convict, and that's going to be the B-bomb side right open here, but Zerotrons has picked up a scout, so a little bit of damage going on here. They picked up Deagles as well. Domster opens up immediately on TC. Zerotrons isn't going to get that initial frag. Oh, he gets brought down immediately by OJ. Big hit right there, and well...
Domster buy that Galil, or did he get that off?
He stole it.
Okay,
I think he
so
stole
he got
it.
that kill and got that Galil.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's actually retreating. They're not really coming to side. I think they're happy to save their CZ and that...
Yeah. Well, Energy going to get a second bomb plant here, and they're still keeping their numbers alive. I mean, they managed to survive with 2 players in the last round, so a little bit of extra cash in their hands right now. But Tuckbok,
hack him. A couple shots, but just not enough bullets in that CZ carry-on spray.
I mean, that's also free extra. I was at 600 cash, dollar for Cassie rather, and I mean
with that Mac 10 kill.
Yeah. And that's a pretty much a dead giveaway. I mean, he could have got the frag and he's taken the gun away, and then Tuckbok would have got a pistol kill, which obviously not as big. But look at that, 4,600 now on Cassie, and already a 4-0. So I mean, this is one thing as well. Like Energy, like because it's been such a stable roster over the last few months, you know, they've built up this this kind of momentum play, and they've built up a lot of trust in each other. And that's one of the things you see, like the peeking. But look at that, OJ just cleaning up, mowing down there in apartments, shuts down the aggression. And now moving it straight on out. And he's not going to give a damn. They're actually out into the A side right now. TC coming up, connector, looking for the frag, but Convict picks up a double, Still hiding away underneath here. Can he go for the 30? Does. Convict with a USP, but finally catches a grenade, goes down, and TC ends it off taking out Domster.
I think that was 100% save coming out from Aperture there.
But still well done.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I think they got 3 kills in the end, but it was like they didn't spend a cent. So, I mean, now they can buy whatever they want in terms of rifles and that. So no AWP.
Yeah, like the thing about AWP is, I mean, like Aperture for me are a slightly more aggressive team. You know, while they do have guys that can AWP, they prefer to put their power in the rifles and kind of just play. I mean, Zerotron is their AWP, I think. I mean, he was the AWP in Energy as well. But I mean, on a map like Mirage, you cannot play aggression. We might see them kind of jumping out window mid, rushing up middle with those flashbangs, and that's kind of the play I would expect to see from APG. Whether they've changed their playstyle, but I don't know. You know, they kind of just want to give guns to Hack'em, give guns to Cannibalistic, and just say, just go kill people. And you know, but you know,
sounds like a good strat. Just go kill people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're already looking to. They've already thrown smokes onto this A
Oh.
side.
A execute again, and I mean, it's working for them. Like, Tuckball gets the double open as he walks in, looking for that spray. OJ steps out from apartments, takes down Canny. And now it's just Hackham left in the corner there by CT, and he goes down immediately to OJ, and Convict has to save this gun. I mean, let's just do it our time right now. Energy are going to make it, and not a single casualty as well.
Yeah.
Let's look at that.
Because it happened so fast. I think it like almost caught them off guard. Like they were looking mid. There were still a couple of players on B side, and then all of a sudden smokes, and you've got like 5 people coming out of T ramp and Palace, and all of a sudden they're on site. They're using a lot of money out. What?
How can we see that?
Yeah.
Did he tap that to all? He tapped it to all. Cannibalistic, full tilt. It's full tilt.
I think that was a mistake. I think that was one of the mistakes. But maybe he doesn't want to talk because they're quite close to each other. He doesn't.
Yeah, but no, obviously, like we enabled team chat specifically for that reason, because they're so close. They don't want to talk to each other. And I mean, we did warn the guys that they'll be close. We did say if you have in-ear monitors, bring them. They'll help a lot. But they just were like, nah, we'll forget in-ear monitors. We'll forget screen cables. We'll forget PCs. We'll just come sit down here and expect to play. But anyway, so Cannibalistic just tilting completely there, typing out his.
I love the response. Like, yeah,
loads. I thought they could have seen. I thought perhaps as a spectator we could see team chat, but like.
But I've never seen that before, so I must
no.
have an old chat.
No, let's see. It's going to be a short push right here. I'm going to try to clear it out, and well, it's a bit of a change up here from Energy Esports. They put all the emphasis on that A.
And there's no
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
I think Energy will realize that very soon. Once they realize no one's on site, no one's watching Cat, no one watching Van, and like they're sort of dumbfounded that no one's on the side. They've already wasted a couple of smokes, and now they get to hold from this really advantage.
I'm also losing words today. Advantageous. I was like momentous. Oh no,
I just give up. Like I try twice, and then I'm just like, okay, that's good enough. Like people understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We haven't had enough Red Bulls yet for us. I guess just a couple of extra frags here and there. I mean, just take a gun away from Energy, but I mean their economy right now is just looking great. I mean, it's at 5,600 on OJ, it's almost 7k on 7k on
Such
CO.
a strange round, like just.
Oh, there's a TK.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't expecting much
they took
action.
the gamble of 50-50. They went A side, and then once Energy planted the bomb in B, they were just like, oh, okay, well that failed, and they didn't go try retake. They just tried to save.
I think there's a point in retaking. I think they just wanted to get some extra frags, steal some guns, but that actually did not work as well. As our cameraman gets a little bit fancy here. I like it.
Trying to get some experience.
Yeah. We were all. It's like I said. It's a cool vibe.
Yeah. Now at least we got that AWP on Zero Chance. So you were right. He is.
Yeah.
The AWP.
No, well, like he was the AWP, like I said, in Energy, and like I know Cannibalistic does like the AWP as well, but I think he's kind of like might be a secondary, but then Convict as well. Like I think most of the players on the team are pretty comfortable with the AWP, bar Hackham maybe, but now Smoke now out onto A. This could be a nice little. I want to say it's a fake, but it's not. Oh, OJ looking for that long range shot, and also now the smokes, the flashes come in, and Domus has to bail out pretty quickly. He gets burnt almost alive, and actually they're going to plant just in the smoke. It's not going to be a problem at all. Cussy sneaks in, gets the bomb down. Tuckball answers as well. Kenny just does get one little grenade coming out there, but look, Hackham. Yeah,
like
Hackham is
smoked out, or like sort of smoked and forced into this corner, so he's in a really good position.
How does he play this now? How does he play this? He has to look at angles, or he might have waited an extra second or two. Pop flash out. That might actually work. It does. He's going to catch him out. Oh, actually no, he gets taken down by ZC. Actually looking to be a really great round here for Energy. Sorry, for APG. But now in a 1v2, can he get the spray? They're going for the defuse. He's going to get it, and he gets it. Fantastic there for APG.
Yeah, APG get their first round. I mean, it wasn't an easy round, it was a bit chaotic there. The bomb went down fairly soon, but I think that positioning of Hackham when he was trapped under Palace there was what won them around there.
Yeah.
Like he killed one player, forced another player off T-Ram, and when that T-Ram player tried to peek again, got taken down fairly easily.
Yeah. Well, into round number 7 right now. 5-1. APG did pick up one round at least. I mean, for now at least.
It's interesting to see like 5 defuse kits picked up on APG. Like they're not really that rich, but still every one of them has defuse kit.
And I mean, this is the thing. Like, there's actually a lot of eyes on Energy right now. I mean, they were our last land victors. They didn't win the big one last year, unfortunately. They did win. They did win the BHG land. They were kind of the last victors of the year. And then, of course, you know, after Rage, they had the replacement of Lighters and Lucid joining like that. So Bravado once again made another change prior to that LAN, and that was their first LAN with this lineup they're currently playing with right now. As Hacker picks up frag on Tuckbook. They are going up for that connector assault right here, but Kasi going to answer there, but Domster steps up, takes down 2. Can he pitches in as well, takes down 1, and I think this should be a relatively... Oh, OJ does manage to pick up 1 frag at least, but is ended by Convict. So yeah, a lot of eyes on Energy. Obviously, most people know they're the one team that is not playing in the Masters, and that's obviously a lot of eyes on them. People want to see, okay, so what are we missing out? We're not going to see Energy in the Masters. You know, is it going to just be the Bravado show now that Energy's out? Is APG going to step up? Is Carbon going to step up? We haven't seen much from Flipside. Flipside, South Africa going to step up? You know, these are the questions now people want answered. And at the same time, you've got Energy. And I mean, I'm once again, no bias. They're looking good.
Yeah.
So far, it's been structured play, and they've been getting those executes perfectly. Tuckbook has been getting those frags, backed up by his teammates. Interesting smoke coming down as well. It's going to smoke off Connector, and nicely thrown there. So they should be...
Okay, so they're just going to try and make a B play through Catwalk.
Yeah.
I mean, they've smoked off Connector on the one side, then they're running through smoke onto Cat and onto the B side. And I think the A players aren't rotating just yet, although Convict does get that kill onto Custom. And now the rotation's coming in, but I think it's a little too late. They already stormed onto the side, up Cat.
Yeah.
And
Convict's still alive. Actually, Domster.
Domster,
Domster does get tagged down there, does get brought down. Energy once again stormed the site. And that was actually a pretty fun play they played today. Smoked over onto Connector, got that smoke down, and immediately pushed out onto Cat and got in there. I mean, they kind of forced the man out of middle. And, well, once again, a pretty good execution from Energy Esports. So now, are they perhaps taking the other approach? Like maybe saw Bravado holding back a little bit on their first game to save their strats maybe for the big game, where Energy is just like, you know what, we're here to give everyone a show, we're just going to go balls to the wall.
When we were talking earlier in terms of like technical strats and all that, like I was saying, Energy have been together a long time. They're going to do these sort of fancy plays just because they've been together a long time. They understand how each other work. You know, that worked out perfectly. Like nothing went wrong there. One player died, but that was probably just a trade or something. So they're perfectly happy with that, and they get the 6th round. And that's the kind of play that I don't expect to see Aperture do just yet. You know, it takes a bit of time. It takes being familiar with each other and all that.
Well, look at the scoreboard right there. Cannibalistic on the bottom, followed by Zero Chance. Hackham at the top right now, but the frags just really aren't there for APG right now. We don't see a lot of those frags. We don't see them winning a lot of challenges. You know, those 1v1s, those crucial gaps you hold. I mean, you're a CT. You've got to hold a gap. I mean, yeah, you get flashed, you get smoked, you get mollied. I mean, you get pretty much pummeled with nades and whatnot. But, you know, it comes down to your positioning and just getting those frags. And looking at sort of head-to-head duels, you know, I would put Cannibalistic up against any of these players on Energy. I'd put Hackham against any of these players. ZC takes a nice hit on Tuckbook there. Takes out AWP in this middle section as well. And now we'll throw in the ladder room at least. Much room to look here, smoked off here in mid, and Energy are still looking around. Oh, that nade was perfect. Catches Domster on the toes and takes him down.
Was a bit worried about getting rushed on Cat.
Oh, so takes down a second. This is actually shaping up to be a much better round here for Energy. For APG. Just Zero left. Sorry to cut you off there. What were you saying, honey?
No, he was Zero Chance got that pick onto mid, and then instead of getting like rushed on, or he was afraid of getting rushed on, so you just saw him sneak up ladder room back into Sniper's net. Just so it doesn't get rushed on. But yeah, it looks like this is going to be another Aperture round. Yeah.
Well, let's see what Zio can do. I mean, it's not riding off. Okay, never mind. The bomb's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I thought he had the bomb. I thought like he was creeping around because he may have had the bomb.
For a second.
But I didn't see the bomb lying in the middle of the middle, really. And he's going to peek his head out there and just get taken clean off by Domster, or he'll get caught from behind there by Hackham. So, really just...
Inevitable death.
3, 2, 1. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Actually, I kind of paused the last one because he didn't peek just yet, but perfect timing right there. And that's it. APG pick up their 3rd round here. Round number 10 coming up for Energy Esports. Still leading by 6 on the T side. Let's see. T. Are we going to see the similar kind of flavor here of Energy Esports? Maybe they have a successful T side. They switch them and carry that momentum into CT. Are we going to see those drops out of window, the top flat, the flashes top mid, you know, those aggressive, looking into apartments, trying to get those initial frags? Like, are we going to see that from Energy with this momentum? What do you think?
Well, I like this play from them. They don't decide to save. They're not that rich, but they've got enough money for Tech 9, a bit of armor and smokes and that. So they just decided to go for a standard sort of default play on this A side. They're just waiting the time out a bit to do that execute, but here comes the smokes.
I think it's more about damaging APG's economy right now. The nice molly does go down, but they do come straight through, but they're just going to stick around right here. It doesn't matter, OJ's there with an AK-47. He's getting flashed to high hell here, but might be able to step out and pick up this at least one more frag. Now smokes go down once again. There is a head being spotted there. Hacken might be able to shoot down OJ, but look at TC rushing on through. He's actually in a pretty good spot here right now. Oh, that quick flick there, but he spots out a second man. Will he bring him down? He does. TC brings down 2. And now it's into a 2v2, and TC has picked up an AK-47 as well. And, oh, there it is. Now it's ZC left over with AWP, and the bomb is down, in fact, for Energy Esports. So, what does he do here? Does he look for the save, look for the retake? He's picked out his pistol, and he can actually win this with a pistol. I mean, TC's on 13 HP, Cussie's picked up his M4 on 88. So, you know, if he takes down 1, you can probably pick up an AK and look for that second frag, but he's just being played around with right now. Like, they kind of know where he is, and there we go. He tries to get the nade down, and Energy make it 7-3 on the 4 spy, as you said.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out for them purely because of their like strat. You know, they did that wall of smoke. Although I think was Zero Chance was sort of caught slightly off guard because he knew he was being charged, but he had that AWP, so he didn't want to peek. He sort of had to fall back, let one of his teammates die, fall back again. But yeah, Energy take it, and now they're leading 7-3.
I don't really like the way Zero Chance got Cassie. I was about to say Cassie has the AWP, we should watch him, but good job, Mr. Observer, he got it all. Yeah, so the thing is, like, I don't like the way Zero Chance played that, like that final round. That kind of looked. Yeah, his positioning was like he kind of went around, came out again, but obviously with AWP, he could pick up a second rifle. He had to look for one first, but I don't know. I just think there could have been maybe look for that duel at least, knowing that TC's a bit low. But actually, Tuckball picks up another one. Yeah, they are making their way into the B bomb side right now. Bomb's making it on catwalk, but DZ up against a Galil, and it's not going to go too well. OG does pick up one. We might see a 1 dig here from Domster any second. There's the 1. Can he make it at second? He's going to spot ahead. He's going to spot ahead. Oh no, he tries to jump around, but he gets caught on the side as well by Zio. So he does get 1 for the fans, but other than that, it's all it is.
I mean, that's the 8th round for Energy, although Aperture were on a force by I mean, sorry, Eco there. And now it's sort of slipping away from them. You know, I think they got the first couple of rounds. No, they only got two rounds later on.
Yeah.
Now it's like slipping away from them, so they don't want to save again. They realize they need to get some runs now. So just spend whatever money you've got. Got now 3 M4s from us and a swag.
Well, Energy already sitting on a comfortable lead right now. I mean, 8 rounds on T is enough. Well, I would say by conventional standards, it's enough, but it may not be enough for Energy. They will want more. But, you know, this is the time where they can say, okay, guys, let's go get some APG, get some shots at the fans. But they won't do that. They'll keep it conventional, I hope. And they'll continue. Look at this Convict getting real sneaky here. Probably hurt him. Oh, that flash did absolutely nothing. He just walked into the firing squad there. Zio and OJ holding up tight, but look at this now. Straight out of the cap once again. It's going to be that B. Oh, there could have been a great spray down there by Thompson, but he gets caught out by Tuckbrook. Oh man, that was unfortunate. He could have had a awesome spray like down there. There were 3 just lined up perfectly. Onto the B bomb side they go once again, and this should be a pretty easy plant here for Energy. And now just the AWP once again.
I think even Canny is going to go down here. He's in a tough situation if he tries to retreat from here. He does get that 1 kill, so he might actually be able to make it away.
That great flash there. Great flash by Cassie. And obviously, as Andreas, the Bravado manager, once said, Custom and Zero are like toilet paper and poo. They're always together. Those are his words, not mine. I'm just paraphrasing.
Wonderful thoughts.
It is a wonderful thought. But they have been together for so long. I mean, that's why. That's why I think like they are the core, I think, of Energy Esports. If Energy Esports had a heart, it would be probably Custom and Zero. But anyway.
Yeah, now again on another sort of pistol round. So this is looking really, really bad for Aperture Gaming. Having to force this again, I mean, pistol this again is going to go 10-3 probably. You know, it's getting like really, really out of their grips now. And as I said, that Convict burned alive, which is even even more painful.
What can APG do? Like, what's their go-to plan right now? Do they look for? Do they just beat them at the end game?
Overly aggressive or being caught out of position. It's just like M-Jewels. We've seen a couple. You know, you saw in the previous round that sprayed out didn't work. We saw the CZ didn't work when they were trying to hold on the B side.
Yeah.
Just like M-Jewels that aren't working. It's not like a strategic thing or bad positioning or anything like that. It's just the M isn't right there.
Well, it seems like Energy Esports have taken it upon themselves to get this tournament back on schedule, as they make it 10-3 right now. Needing just 2 more rounds to make it a 12-3 finish. And I mean, that's already danger zone for leading into the second half. I mean, you win that pistol round, you're bound to get match point. I mean, that's the scary part. But then again, I have this feeling that APG have a killer T side. I don't know why. I just got this, like, there's players, like, for me, I always see players like Hack'em, Cannibalistic, perhaps Convict to an extent, as T players. You know, they're the ones who can walk into a site and take down 2-3 people.
Because they've got that movement, that unpredictable movement where you're like, there's no one, someone's going to rush through the smoke, and there comes Canny, you know, jumping around corners and getting those entry frags.
With his beard and all, yeah. Out onto balcony they go, but they are going to mow down. ZC takes down 2. OJ's the one to fall, and now Hakim is there as well. And APG looking a bit better. They're winning those duels. We spoke about this. This is going to be a clean sweep for them, perhaps, if they can kill down Kasi right here. And there he does go down, running and gunning there for Hakim. And a flawless round for APG. So as I say that, they pull things back. And, well, Energy now on the final round here of this half. And, well, 10-4.
Did they stack the A site there? I didn't see it.
No, they just had the 3 players, one coming in and then obviously up onto. They did rush in to quick response time, yeah. Okay. 911 response time there from APG as they got into the site. But is the stream running on the balcony? Fantastic. Fantastic. Lagging? No? 100%.
Open to the public? No?
Open to the public, yeah. You guys can stand in the water below. We'll shout out what's happening down here.
No, I just saw that in the Twitch chat earlier. We were like talking about how it's a LAN event and all of that. And they're like, yeah, it's a LAN, but we aren't invited. Like,
the thing is, like, yeah, we've reached spectator capacity right now. We're at capacity, but let's jump back into the game here. Round number 15, and Domps has already taken a dive, and so has Zio. They get to watch the rest of their teammates. Oh, TC, nice little peek there. Takes down one. Convict caught with his pants around his ankles. And, well, now ZC with that MVP sitting back. Hakim does pick up one, so let's give him a little bit of breathing room right now. The retake is still a possibility as that bomb has not gone down just yet. It will get planted. ZC again takes down one. That's going to be between Kasi and TC, but TC evens out the odds real quick, but they still got this orb lurking around the corner here, and out comes Hakim from the side, and there's ZC steps up again. Is that a 4K? No, it's just a 2K for him.
So they did bring it back a bit. I mean, 10-5 is a lot better than what we were expecting, something like a 3-12 or something. So it's not completely out of their hands, you know. I mean, it is a terrorist sort of map, but I'm not too sure if it's 10-5 sort of terrorist.
Well, let's see. So some of the scores, Cannabis 6 managed to pull it up just a little bit right now. And, well, the thing I'm looking at right now is this is the important round here. So APG can make it 8-10 very quickly here.
Yeah.
But what's their game plan? So Hakim's having a pretty great game. You know, he's sitting with probably one of the only, close to one of the only positive KPDs on the map, right? Well, for Aperture at least. But where do they go from here? Like, do they send in Hakim? Do they send in Canny? Like, is Canny not having the best game right now? Is Hakim just having a pretty decent game on that side as well? But it looks like it's going to be that A execute once again. And, well, this is going to be, look at this aggression from OJ. This is what I was talking about now. Energy are going to start running around and looking at things. They all actually have pushed out quite far in apartments, and there is one in lowers, I think, with that window. But look at this. Domsticks going deep right now. Bombs, A's actually completely open, so they went for a gamble on B, but the bomb does go down on A. And good call there from APG, and they are going to get this bomb down. And this is a bit of an issue right now, but look where Domster is.
Oh, he's in a perfect position, but now he's going to face 2 people.
Yeah, this is where he becomes...
He gets the first headshot, but now he's trapped in a bit of a corner, but gets the second headshot.
Wow.
13 HP remaining. And that's already 3 down, 4 down on the side of Energy. So this does look like it's going to go towards APG.
Yeah.
And it does. Quite a great round there for APG, and they really, really needed that.
Okay, so let's talk about why Energy decided to go for a full stack of B.
Hello.
Well, I want to say full stack. They had a man like in like I think like window to like mid kind of up, but
might have holding like just outside kitchen or something.
They just go straight into B and they expect to rush.
That. Like instead of like 1 man dying for sure or 2 men dying for sure, you rather just stack aside, take the 50-50, go for the retake. Especially if you've got a kit on your side, you know, then it's fine to go for that 50-50 gamble.
So but the issue with the 50-50 gamble, right? This is my issue. Like that kind of case right there, they had so much time to set up, but that bomb didn't go down until the Domster kind of took the first shot at the guy in mid. In window. Like that they had so much time to set up, and Domster was really in fantastic position. He kind of just hid there and took down 2 frags. Managed to get away.
But I like the retake in the sense of a 5-man. You know, you just all go through CT, or you saw they I think went into jungle. There was like 2 or 3 people there in jungle. But I mean, they were unlucky. They lost that first player due to their headshot. So, I mean, it was sort of just unlucky, and I sort of like that play, that 50-50 gamble.
All right.
Yeah, TC already taking a bit of damage. I don't think I saw that, but at least now we see energy spread throughout the map. A couple players in A, a couple players in B.
Yeah, they used to be great at. Sorry, they used to be great at upsetting ecos. This was like that was like their go-to plan, but right now SMGs, Aperture have a score to settle right now.
Yeah, well, as we were saying, they really need this.
DC actually picks up 1, but does go down immediately to Domsters. Spray and pray from them. What's at the Mac 10?
Well, it is a 3-on-3 now, and Convig is on very low HP. We might see a bit of aggressive play coming out from the person on Aperture.
bomb has not gone down yet, and they have a little bit of room.
I think they know someone's in CT though.
They have nothing to lose. Oh, he jumps up and kills the bomber. Tuckball takes out Dumpster, and actually another one. OJ's picked up like a Lil, and there's one man left underneath the balcony on 15 HP, and Hackham does pick up one. There's now 2v1. Look at the HPs. Give him a long range tap here, but they have to go for that bomb. He has to go for the plant, has to get that bomb down, and it looks like that might just be the case right now, but they aren't really getting those shots through, but they have to engage him right now, even on 15 HP. Oh, he drops him down to 1. Oh, there it is. OJ takes it. Just a little bit too wide. 4 HP as well for OJ with that Galil. And Energy managed to pull off the upset.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to disappoint APG quite a lot. I mean, you were saying Energy were good at ecos, and I think APG spent quite a bit of money on that round.
Yeah.
In terms of equipment and that. Yeah, so now they're sitting on like 2k, 3k, not too much, but they are going to force it up. Yeah, what we saw earlier, just that 2 AKs and 3 Tech 9s. At least they've got enough money to buy smokes and that, so they can still do some sort of execution.
Dio's picked up the Mag 7, so it looks like he's heading towards. He's gonna hang out in A. I mean, look for those pushes up connector. Doesn't matter. Domster catch. Actually, no, he was going towards A ramp. I was lying, and he's got brought down. I thought he might hang out there and look for that pick, but yeah, gets smashed really from Domster with that AK-47. So there might be a little bit of information here right now, but Domster's trying to take it on himself to get out into the side. He actually flashes a teammate as he moves in, but our Tuckbox in the side. He's looking for that spray down. Has to hide in balcony. The bomb's gonna go down, in fact, in the smoke, but he is taking quite a bit of damage. TC steps out.
Ninja!
What is he doing? He's running through
I thought he was trying to ninja.
He's trying to get through the smoke, but he spots a player. Oh, he isn't. Oh, the player went down, in fact. But they are cleaning up quite nicely. He has 3 on 2. And there's one player, actually, they're both running back towards the...
Yeah, it is planted for T-Ramp, but now Hackham's given away his position. I don't think they'll expect the second player, this convict. If he plays this right, if he walks up now, he makes too much noise, so he gets put out or gives away his position.
Oh,
he does get that
1v1. Does he have a kit?
Custom gets it.
Yeah. He's got enough time for this.
I think if he had walked there, it would have been perfect because they knew one player was down there, but I don't think they knew Custom was there.
What is it? 3k for Custom and a defuse, and that makes it 6 to 12. But they got the bomb down now every single round. So I mean, they are slowly building up an economy.
So they spent a lot of money.
But they did. They gambled on that previous round, and well, that's going to put them in a little bit of a tough spot right now.
I think at this stage also you have to gamble. You have to sort of spend your money. So we only see 1 Tech 9, and are those Deagles? Are those 3 Deagles? Yeah. So I mean, they have
3 Deagles in fact. Let's put Kenny Ganu. He's pretty OP with that Deagle, but doesn't matter. He just gets bombarded with a grenade and goes down. Kasi picks up 1 as well. Kasi picks up 2 on that middle. And rather unfortunate for APGs. There's one more man left up in that middle. Now we see the aggression coming out from Energy Esports. This is what I spoke about. They might start picking up a little bit of momentum. And Convict, the last man left alive here with his Desert Eagle in hand. And what can you do with this? Maybe just get 1 or 2 big digs for the fans, but other than that, it's going to be a pretty tough ask.
So you might get sandwiched in. You see a couple of players going through T-spawn now, so they might try come from in both sides. And also, obviously, CT have the bomb there, so I don't think Convict will really be able to save this. There's still like a minute on the clock, so he's going to have to make a play. Maybe PK.
There it is. 1 for the fans. Can he make it 2? No, not enough there. TC brings it down, but at least he got 1. I mean, that's it.
Not good enough.
Not good enough.
Clutch a kick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just double checking to see if the sound and everything. Alright, just checking. So stream's 100%. And well, if you are just tuning in, this is the Century Cup. I am Congo and I'm joined by Honey.
Looks like they're going to do another AA execute. They've done this quite a few times. I mean, it's only been like, 3-4 rounds into half.
Yeah.
And it seems like they've been A majority of the time.
Well, I mean, they are going full blaze guns rolling here with AK-47, so this might actually be a better result right now, but Energy have got 4 people on A. I mean, this is going to be, they have time to move inside, and that smoke actually didn't land properly, and that's really the issue right now. They're taking so much damage here, but Kenny does pick up 1 at least, but ZC is down, and now they spot them out here. Can they get the spray? They don't. Hackett steps up, takes down Cussie, but now they still have the numbers on Energy Esports. Tuckbox stops the bomb plant. Stops the bomb plant, gets the spray, has to pick out the pistol, but gets taken down by Convict now. 1v1. Is he close? Is he close? Who's going to get the spray? It's OG. OJ, sorry. OG, yeah. My bad.
Yeah.
It's a long day, man.
Well, the day's just begun, right? So it's like on the software. But yeah, really unlucky, I suppose, for Aperture. They did bring it down to 1v1. It was like, what was unlucky about that is the bomb plants getting killed. I think he was trying to plant in smoke, but it was like just at the edge. So the Energy player managed to see him and just sprayed through smoke. But it was really close. I mean, Aperture almost had that.
Almost.
We see them force up again now. Have to.
Yeah, it's the 14th round. I mean, pretty much any economic damage they can do right now to energy will be the best. But look at that HP, they just have so much cash. But Domster picks up OJ, getting a little bit too fancy for his own boots. Tries to get into that B apartments, but he got the information now. The information's there, and you might see a couple of numbers heading towards that B. Yeah, one man sitting on the catwalk right now. One in the window makes his way towards B. Bomb site, leaving one in that TT. Oh, now moving into the site, doesn't get the spray. Domster picks up, he gets the best of him. Into the site they go. Cassie with the AWP looking for that initial shot. He might be able to peek here and pick up the bomb planter as it goes down. But he's got Domster to his right. He does get the bomb planter, not being protected there. Domster on the side gets the second as well. Cassie's going for it. Can he make it a third here? Loses the one man. Can he go for the flick? And no, he's answered there by Tuckbook. And Cassie just with the 2 quick AWP shots there. And that puts energy on match point.
Yeah, and Cassie on 21 kills. I mean, we've got AJ on 20, Cassie on 21. They seem to be carrying quite a bit. I mean, 3 other players on 10, 10, and 15. You know, I mean, they're definitely pulling the weight. It seems like Cassie and OJ are the ones in the face. You know, they seem to be playing very aggressive. We saw Cassie peek out of smoke and then hop through smoke and still get that other kill. I think at this stage they know this game's like probably theirs, so they're really able to play aggressive and they're not too worried about it.
Oh, AK-47s all around now for Aperture. It's a steep hill to climb to get back to that 15, but we've seen it before.
Yeah, we've also seen them get A million times. At least now they're deciding to try their luck on B. Although, having said that, they did go B last round, but that was eco. They seem to be heading B now, but being shut down with a volley there. So they're going to fall back a bit, maybe play lows.
Yeah. Yeah, trying to get those lucky picks and hits, but OJ is at the back there looking for that initial frag, but one big nade come through and actually put quite a bit of damage, but Zio's already been tagged up as well. All the way over on that mid, connector. So no real information yet from APG, although they might have put a little bit right now. They are searching up middle. This up low as they go, and they spot ahead there, but Zio is close by, picks up one. Cassie can't get that off shot though. Look where TC is. TC has to get this initial frag here. Gonna chase him down, yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it, but Convict making way towards B. But NG aren't hot pursuit, they are going to get that bomb plant down, but TC's up from behind, picks up one now. Hackham left alone here to keep them in this map. Should he get the bomb plant down, he might be able to just get 1 or 2 frags. They're taking one by one, they can try taking one by one, but might lose out on that, and they get it. Energy Esports win the first map, 16-6.
Like, almost all the